first chapter in section 3, Rob, is chapter 10, the seasons of life. What are some of the seasons of life we can experience, and how does that lead us to a place of fulfillment?
So seasons of life, we all have seasons of life. There are seasons of parenting, there's seasons of schooling, there's seasons of spirituality, there's seasons of growth. There's so many seasons that go on in our lives, and the awareness piece is becoming aware of those seasons. And so you have seasons of relationships and friendships. And it's important to understand that, like I know when I was younger, and I could say just as little as 10 years ago, that if a season of a friendship ended, and just say something happened in a relationship and it didn't go right, and all of a sudden you split ways, you go separate ways, and you don't talk again, and you could be bitter about that. You can have this poison, flowing through your body, being hurt, being resentful, and just not liking that person anymore. And instead of doing that, you could say, wow, I'm grateful for the season that I had with that person. So in a friendship, you lose a friendship, you lose a relationship. Are you bitter about it, or you come back and say, I'm grateful for it? And let's take kids in school. When we have our kids going through school, we kind of hang out with the parents that our kids are going to school with.
Yep.
And so you have that season with those relationships. And then now all of a sudden the kids, they leave grade school and now they're going into high school. They're going to have a different set of friends, and you're going to meet a different set of parents. There's a different season. And so we have to be grateful for that season of those friendships we had then, and now look forward to the next season of the new relationships we're going to establish.
You actually just kind of went through something like this and had to say goodbye to someone very special to you. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure. So thank you for bringing that up, Mike. So I had an assistant with me for 17 and a half years named Stacy, and we worked, side by side. She was my right-hand person, and we would talk multiple times a day, except for Sundays for the most part, about the business. And unfortunately, she lost a battle of cancer and passed Memorial Day of 2020 here. And, I definitely have to have my grieving time. I'm going to miss her. I can be mad if there's something that she used to do and now I got to do it. And I can be mad about that. Or I can be grateful for those 17 and a half years I had with her. I can be grateful how she was that rock for my team for 17 and a half years. And I can be grateful for all the lives she touched in those 17 and a half years. So I have a choice, what do I want to do in that change of season? But thank you for bringing that up, Mike.